since I last done the update video, and the past few updates, the last few months have just been one update video a month, but they usually take like 3 or 4 weeks to do a review on them. But yeah. So in the last few weeks I've gotten a few items that I'd like to show, and yeah. Some of them I got this week and others last week. And yeah. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. And here's the first one for this video, and it's this Fireman Sam magazine. So yeah, this is the second Fireman Sam magazine that I have, and yeah, I found this in Dunn's, and I was like, you know what, I'll get it. And yeah, High Experiment 26626, aka Steven. What's up? So yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna start collecting Sam magazines, but I'll think about it. Like, this might be a start of me collecting magazines of, you know. So yeah. Here's the front, spine, and the back. And we have a look at the pages. We have make a microphone, and here's all the instructions. And we have some stickers. And here we have color in Sam and Penny on Neptune. Yeah, so do I. And here we have Calamity Cat, which the episode itself is called Cat Calamity, which is from series 15. So yeah. And here we have the hovercraft help, and here is just rescue rhymes. So basically you just circle in what rhymes with the word here. So yeah. Anyways, here we have some activity sheets. Here we have the ocean rescue, the fire rescue, mountain rescue, air rescue. Yeah, just a few activities that you could do. And we also have a few coloring sheets. And here we have I thought this was Arnold, but actually it's Elvis. So yeah. And here we have a word search. And here we have a few posters. Here we have one with Sam and another one with the rescue team. And if you can see here, PC Malcolm is wearing a different hat that he usually does. And don't know if you noticed, but in the episode, the big surprise, which is the introduction of the new fire station from series 16 onwards, Malcolm is seen wearing this hat, and he's only on screen for a few seconds, and yeah, it's a bit unusual for him to get a new hat, which is probably going to be a one-time thing, because his next appearance, he's wearing his original police helmets that he usually wears instead of this police cap. But you never know, he might wear them in future episodes, but we'll see. So yeah. And here we have some more. And here we have a true or false game. And here are some more stickers. And here it's just basically like where you can make your microphone. So yeah. So I'm just gonna get these back in. Hi MJ DVD. That's for the Cars Froza and Tom and Jerry fan 2025. What's up? If you haven't subscribed to me yet, then I totally recommend you do. Alright, so that was this Fireman Sam magazine that I got. Now we're moving on to the plushies, and I've got 4 plushies to show you today, which is a bit unusual, but let's get on with it. And here's the first plush that I have, and it's Foxy. See, I finally have the original gang from the original 4 from the first 5 minutes of Freddy's. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and now I have Foxy. And this is also my 5th FNAF plush that I have. And again, I might get more, but we'll see. I'm doing good, Chili F, and yourself. So yeah. So that was Foxy. And here's the next plushie that I have, and I won these two recently in the arcade, and here we have Kyle from South Park. So yeah, basically I nearly have every single plushie of South Park except Eric, and the reason why I don't have Eric yet is because he's too hard to win. Like every time I try to get him, he always falls out of the club, but you know, never say never. And I was gonna go for Eric, but I ended up winning Kyle instead. So yeah, so that was Kyle. And here's the next South Park character that I have, and it's Kenny. So yeah, and I was actually meant to win Eric on the day that I got Kenny, and Kenny was actually very easy to get. It took me like 3 goes to win, and when I got Kenny, I was really happy to do so. And yeah, I don't think we actually saw Kenny's full face in the show. Maybe we did, but I don't remember. And to be honest, I haven't seen every single episode of South Park, so I wouldn't really know every single episode about it. Like, I am really aware of the show, but I haven't watched all the episodes. Even if well, I did see clips of it, but I'm not sure if I actually watched the full episode of it, which I'd really like to someday, but yeah. So yeah, that was Kenny, and hopefully someday I'll win Eric. Next time I go back to the arcade, I'll try and win Eric. So fingers crossed. And here's the last plushie that I have, and it's Zombie from Minecraft. So yeah, so this was a sorry, I was reconnecting again. As I was saying, I think I saw Wallace and Gromit: The Curse of the Were-Rabbit for its 20th anniversary, even though the movie didn't come out until October, but still, it was still nice to see it early. And it came out on Easter anyway, so whatever. And yeah, my friend was meant to win Steve, but he turned out to be winning a zombie. So he didn't really want zombies, so he lended it to me, so it was nice of him. So yeah. So that was Steve, no, Zombie. But he nearly looks like Steve. He has like the same shirt and the same trousers and shoes. Maybe he's Steve. Like he is, because yeah, you probably see why. So yeah, and moving on to the next site. Wow, 34 people watching this. That's crazy. Anyways, here's the next one that I have, and it's this classic Tales figure that I have. So yeah, you're all pretty surprised that I have classic Tales and not classic Sonic yet, which I will get him someday, don't worry, but I just found Tails quite easily. So yeah, I actually got him last week along with Foxy and Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, which we'll get to that soon. So yeah, so here's the front and the back. And here's all the other characters you can get, which pretty much have all of them. And I don't know if you can see, but behind the sticker you see Classic Amy, which hopefully someday I'll get her. we'll see. So now it's time to get him out of the box. Yeah. $22 people. That's mad. I'll be right back, guys. I'll need to get my trusty scissors to cut tails out. Taking my time getting out the box, and here we are. Here's some classic tails, and he actually looks really nice. So yeah, move his tail, his arms, his hands, his legs. Yeah, move all of them. So yeah, so that was this classic Tails figure that I got. He also comes with this speed tracker, I think it is. And yeah. So that was this classic Tails figure. And here's the next time that I've got. It's a DVD that I got last week, and it's Pulp Fiction. So yeah. And as some of you probably know, I actually saw this movie for its 30th anniversary last year, and yeah, the movie is really, really violent. Like, if you haven't seen this film, then trust me, you're gonna get a lot of goosebumps out of it. And yeah, when I first watched the movie, I was like, the hell was I watching? But I think I only saw this movie once, and yeah. Well, my friend actually decided to see this movie, and I was like, you know what, I will. Well, I'm over the age of seeing it now. And if I was like 17 or something, then I probably wouldn't be allowed to. Because I definitely wouldn't see this movie if I was 12. Oh, God, no. My parents would probably wouldn't like that. But I was 19 when I saw the movie, so that's an appropriate age. I'm 20 now, so I can see a lot more mature films now. So yeah, and I believe this is a re-release of the film, and and it says 2020, so this is the 2020 re-release of the film. So yeah, and you can tell because the 18 logo is different, because that was the year when the rating logo started to change a bit. So yeah. Alright, so here's the front, spine, and the back. And we have all the scenes from the film. And now, time to get it unsealed. And here's the disc. Alright, that was Pulp Fiction on DVD. And when I first got this, I thought it was like the 30th anniversary version of it, but technically not. I believe this was my first time seeing it in not CEX, golden discs. Which I did see it in CEX before, and I was thinking of getting it, but just didn't for some reason. So, yeah. And we have a list of the cast who were in the movie. So yeah, and here's the next DVD that I have, and it's Hot Potatoes, The Best of the Wiggles. So yeah, this basically features all the songs from the Greg era and the Sam era. And I actually got this 2 days ago, and when I saw this in CEX, I was like, you know what, I'll get it because I don't usually collect Wiggles DVDs that much. The only ones that I have so far are Wiggly Safari and Magical Adventure plus Wiggle Time, which those are the only two DVDs I have so far, and it's very rare of me to find Wiggles DVDs because I don't usually see them often. So it was a nice surprise when I saw this. So yeah, so here's the front, spine, and the back. And here's all the songs, which I'm not going to bother reading it all because it'll take me forever. But if you want to pause the video, then you can look for yourself. So yeah, and here's the disc, which I'll get it out. So yeah, here's the disc. And they also did a 2014 re-release of the DVD with the new generation Wiggles. Well, they were the new generation at the time because the Wiggles have changed over the years. Like members came and went, and out of all the members, Anthony was the one who stayed the most. And ironically, he's still part of the Wiggles to this very day. Yes, nearly 35 years later, he's still going on, and there's no signs of him retiring anytime soon, which, if the guy wants to keep going, then he can, because technically he was the one who created the Wiggles, so yeah. So that was Hot Potato, it's the best of the Wiggles. So yeah, and here's the next time that I got, which I'm very late of getting, and it's Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I was originally not planning meant I was originally meant not to plan to get it. Sorry, I'm mixing up my words. What I'm trying to say is I was originally not meant to get this, but then after a lot of thinking, I decided to get it because the Nintendo Switch 2 will be coming out soon, and most of the original Nintendo Switch games will be gone. So I decided it'd be now or never to get it, and here we are. Which I believe Smiths will still have the original Nintendo Switch games along with the Switch 2. And speaking of the Switch 2, it actually came out today. And if you're wondering if I'm going to get it, well, looking at the prices for it and most of the games, like, oh my god, you, you've probably seen the price of the games. They're like nearly €100. Like, that's crazy for a video game. For a console, I don't mind, but for a flippin' video game, seriously, like, I don't know what they were thinking, but I still haven't. I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know if I'll get it anytime soon. And if I am, then I'll probably wait till Christmas to get it, because that's the appropriate time to get the Switch 2, I think. So, yeah. So, here's the front, spine, and the back. And this is also the last. I think this is the last original Nintendo Switch game to come out before the Switch 2 comes out. And this is also the last appearance of the original Donkey Kong designs, for Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong. And here's disc. No, not disc, game card. And here we have a map of the game. It's pretty much the same as the original one, and this is like the third time they re-released Donkey Kong Country Returns. Like, for years we've been wanting a new Donkey Kong game, and next month actually we're going to be getting a new Donkey Kong game. The first original game since Tropical Freeze, and it's Donkey Kong Bananas. which I know a lot of people don't really like the new design, but the fact that we're getting a new Donkey Kong game is just absolutely bizarre. Like we haven't gotten a new Donkey Kong game in over 10 years now, so I'm actually kind of happy that we're getting a new game, and I hope we'll get more games like Donkey Kong Bananas in the future. And who knows, maybe there might be a new original Donkey Kong Country game, but we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that was Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. So yeah, and here's the last item for this video, and it's Thomas Comes to Breakfast. And this is the original My First Thomas book, which was released back in 2002. And I know there was a Railway Series version of this back in 1985. And this is just the 2002 remake of it, as far as I know. And it says the Reverend W. Waldry on it. So, yeah. And I actually found this in the charity shop. And when I found this, I was like, what is this? And when I saw it, I was like, you know what, I'll get it. And I'm actually kind of glad that I have because I believe this book is quite rare to find, so really happy to have it. It's not every day I find the Thomas items in the charity shop. Well, I did find a big Thomas bag once there, which I was gonna get it, but decided not to. But yeah, so here's the front, spine, and the back. And we have the pages. It's basically the same as the 1985 book. And if you guys are wondering if this is based on the original story by from Branchline Engines, well, it is, but it has a few extra bits in it. So the book is kind of connected into one, if that makes sense. So yeah, I really like the artwork of it. It's really nice. Even though it's meant to be for little kids, I still find it really nice to look at. And imagine if this was the 2D Thomas that we got. I know it looks a bit inaccurate, but I'd rather go with this than All Engines Go any day. Even though All Engines Go had a few redeemable stuff, but this book will never, All Engines Go will never compete with this one. So yeah. So that was Thomas Comes to Breakfast. And I might include it in my next part of my Thomas and Friends book collection whenever that will come out. So yeah. So that concludes another update, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully the next video will be my Hard Henry DVD collection, which I am hoping to get it out soon. Don't worry, but it all takes time. So yeah. So that's all for now. Stay tuned for some more videos coming up soon. And this is me signing off.